Hello, I'm making a YouTube video for the first time ever, so excuse my rawness, but I don't know what I'm doing. But I wanted to make this video because I found a solution to a problem with the Samsung Flexwash. This is the version I have. I watched a similar Geek Squad video. They were really good. They tore the whole thing apart, but theirs actually had a dial. So for this one, I'll make sure that this is the one that you have, because I'm not quite sure if the dial one, the breakdown is the same. But everyone's frustrated. I'm frustrated. You pay this much for a washer, and I'm not bragging, nothing, you may have gotten it for free or whatever. And you're having a problem with mine in particular. I'm having a problem with the fabric softener. Is when the water feeds to start the top wash. This is the top wash cycle only. The water overflows, drops down, and if you're facing the washer, the right hand side one is called, it'll appear 1 LC1, and then the bottom one will be LC1. But the bottom one will go off too, because obviously it's not going to feed water if it knows that one side is detecting water. So there's 2 leak sensors, one on the bottom here, one on the bottom here. I watched a couple of videos where they one guy tipped it up, which is, he was trying to help, but he tipped it up and just cleaned the sensors off. But that doesn't fix the problem at all. Down here, that's the drain for the fabric softener top wash, right? There's a little foam disc that is in there. It's like a 50-cent part, they said, on one of the other channels. And what happens is, this stuff is made of wax, the fabric softener, so it gets clogged up. And there's other ways, you can, what happens is, it'll finally get stuck in the up position, which is not letting water drain down into the drain. But the engineers here at Samsung weren't smart enough to have the system detect, the computer under here detect that there's something clogged. So maybe we shouldn't send water, but no, we still send water to the thing, and then it overflows here on the side and then drips down pretty much right onto the sensor. So I've seen some other videos too where one guy said to put soap scum remover down in here. This is your overflow, but the overflow will drain fine because the way the cup is formed, that's actually at the bottom. So I actually took that hose off, which I don't recommend you do because it's a complete pain in the ass. But I took it off, put it back on, and this part will actually drain. But the drain over here, which you can't even see, but there's a hole back there somewhere. And I thought of different ways about maybe drilling a hole here so I can get an air gun. I've tried an air gun. I soaked it in bleach. I soaked the whole thing in bleach down here. Somebody said soap scum will help release the foam disc that's in there. But it just didn't work. And the biggest problem with that is you may clear the foam thing, but then it's just going to happen again. So since this is the top washer, I don't really care that much to use the fabric softener. I could just dump it in the drum. Pardon that's so dirty. Yours is probably dirty too, so whatever. If you want perfection, go to Jesus's channel. So this is all dirty. I'm going to clean this up. I've been working on it, for like a day pretty much, because I just wanted to figure out, this has been going on like a year, and we just started to get to the point where we just use the bottom washer, and it's just stupid. Like, it doesn't make any sense to pay this much and I gotta not use the top washer. So I came up with a solution. It's not a fix, but it's a solution, where I reroute the actual water feed for the top washer, and then I just funnel it to the drain back there. I've already took everything apart, and then I realized, you know what, this could probably help people. So I apologize. I'm going to try to reverse everything. So number one is, to start off, you take the door off. So the door is already off, and the hinges slide on just like that. And then there'll be a little piece of tape right there covering both of the screws. You can't see them from the side when you slide this slat down. So just take the tape off, peels off. There's 2 screws on each side, so there's 4. Take them off. And then you can go over here, and you cannot get this piece off unless you take this off. And I'm not going to show you any unnecessary steps, because I already screwed up and did one that took me a while to repair. Not repair, but whatever. So when that's done, take these, obviously put them aside, get the 2 screws. Secondly, you have to take this door off. This piece right here for the top washer, you do not have to take off. I took it off like a schmuck and realized I didn't have to. But this door, you have to take off. So, you know, it goes in the one hole there. And then right here, this piece, the end, I know it's filthy. So this one, let's see, I don't know what I'm doing here with the camera. So you just put that in, slide it over. And then this side, you don't have to slide over, you just put it up a little and pop it out. Then you put it to the side. Now you do this one. This one, you do the little things right here all along, and I broke one already, so don't be like me. These snap right off, and obviously you have to take the brackets off, or else you won't be able to get this piece off. So then once you pop it off, this will actually lift up, and you do not need to undo the hose down there like I did. I undid the bleach hose like a schmuck. But actually, all you have to do is lift this up a little bit. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. So once you get it all undone, you'll only be able to, and you know, I took the top off here. That just pries out. And I recommend using, I got this off of Amazon. These are technically for cars, you know, so you don't break the push pins and all that. So this one, I thought you had, since the hose was directly connected to the bottom of this, I thought you had to take this off, but you don't. If you loosen this up a little bit, look at that. It just slides in, pops out, but no. So then all you do is you just pop this up. There's no clips over here. It's just a little tight in there because it's probably been in there a while. And then you just pop it off. Unless you don't know what you're doing, like me. There we go. Alright. And you're gonna hear a bunch of snaps and stuff, so it might scare your wife, but it's okay. There you go. Alright. So see under here. Oh, I guess there is a clip. Is it? Yeah. No, it's not really a clip. So, well, yeah, there's clips over here, my bad. So there are clips at the end. Like that. All the way down. So I broke a clip already, trying to show you. That's okay. So, snapped one off. Right there. Okay. So once that's off, okay, like I said, this is attached to that. And then I saw one video where the guy said the detergent actually feeds into this pink thing and then goes down that little pipe. That's not it. That's all for support for the drum when it's spinning. So, like I said, don't do what I did and undo it right here, because it is a pain in the ass to get back on. So, boom. So now from here, you can push the drum over just as far as it'll go in the left-hand corner. And then under here, you'll see some feed lines. The bottom one is the one we're looking for, not the top two. The top two feed the actual bottom washer. So don't touch those. So what you do is you grab the bottom hose. And let me see. get it. Okay, so there's like a little nipple. I can't even get it to show you. Let's see. Yeah, right there. There's a little nipple tucked under there, and you can, let me see, I can kind of see it from where, shoot, it's right under there, trust me. And all you need to do is grab some long needle nose, unclip it, unclip it, it's just that size, unclip it from the hose, and just yank it off, and then you can move it, and these are just to hold it. You pop it off and see where I have it right there. Okay, now this trick is you will not be able to use a fabric softener tray, which I'm sure if you're watching this by this point with your frustration, you don't really care. Like me, I'm like, you know what, I don't even like liquid fabric softener. So now I'm going to show you, because I already ran it down there, and then I realized, you know what, I'm going to make a first YouTube video because hopefully I can help some people. Okay, so what I did was I got a hose, and I had it laying around. This is a 3/4 inch clear hose. I don't know, I just had it laying around, but outside diameter is 3/4 inch. This hole was already actually there. This hole was already there, so it was perfect. And there's actually plastic inside of it going around, so you don't have to put a rubber grommet to worry about vibration that'll cut the hose. So what I did on the inside was, let me see if I can get it back out, because it was a horse trying to get in. So what I did was, of course now it's not going to come out. Now it's stuck. And now it doesn't want to come out. Damn it. Well, the way you want to route it, when you do route it, you will, if you do it on an angle, you won't pinch it. So you don't have to worry about it pinching at all. And now this sucker doesn't want to come out, so I can